Good morning, Clovis Elementary. This is your principal, Mrs. Kellum, and today is Friday, March 5th. We've got some exciting morning announcements for you. I want to welcome you today and let you know that we will be pushing out an order form for a spring spirit wear flash sale. That's right, we had a really fun idea. There are only two choices, a short sleeve and a long sleeve. So we'll be pushing out that order form to you. Hopefully today or Monday, you can look for that. Orders will be due by next Friday, March 12th. You'll pay when you pick up on Wednesday, March 24th. Something fun and exciting to look forward to. Mrs. Spinhoff, I know you have some really important reminders. Sixth graders, listen really carefully. Mrs. Spinhoff is here for you.
Yep, absolutely. Sixth graders, thank you so much for joining me and Mrs. Perkins from Clark for our Clark Showcase that happened this past Tuesday. Next Tuesday, in just a couple of days, is the real big important one. You're going to learn about how you are going to register to be a seventh grader. That's right, we'll have another meeting Tuesday at 9 o'clock, a different link again, so you'll want to check your teacher's Google Classroom, and all of your registration materials will be due March 26th, so that's not too far away. There's also an important parent meeting that is through Zoom if they'd like to join. That's Thursday, March 18th. All of that information is on our school website if you want to check it out, but as always, I'll continue to update you myself with emails and texts and blooms. So check it out.
Wow, what an important and exciting milestone for our sixth graders. Guys, all of your teachers, all the way back down to kindergarten, this is what they've been helping you prepare for, this next step in your education and your journey. Pay really close attention, ask really good questions. You know, you want to get it right as you go on to become a Clark Chieftain. We're so proud of you. Speaking of proud, there have been students on the prowl this past week. They have been working on perseverance, respecting others. They are on task, working hard, and learning new things. So big shout out to these students. First one, and this is actually from after school from ACES. Wow, way to go, Devin Young. Devin, Mr. M says, thank you for being an awesome student. Keep on rocking. Way to go, Devin.
Next, I have Gabriel Lopez, a kindergartner from Miss Czar's class. She wants to thank you so much for participating in class and for working so incredibly hard. You're on the prowl. Way to go, Gabriel.
Next, I also have from Mrs. R's class, Paul Phillips. You are always on time and ready to work. You are a proud learner. Good job.
Awesome. Congrats, Jags. We love giving those shout outs. Now I get to introduce our very favorite librarian coming to you live from the library, Mrs. Henson. What's up with book fair?
Hello, everybody. It's book fair time. And even though we are not all here at school, the book fair is going to be just as exciting. We are going to have an online book fair. So you get to have the book fair right at your house. I think that is so exciting. So all of the information is on our school website, including the very cool flyer and the website where you can do lots of shopping. So it's going to start this Sunday and it's going to run until Saturday, March 20th. So that's 2 weeks for you to shop. So do lots of chores and earn lots of money so you can get some great books.
That sounds incredible. Thank you so much for helping us get that opportunity out to our community. I know I'm going to be doing some shopping myself, so we are excited about that. Thank you. Mrs. Vellante, thank you for joining us with our student council officers and members. I know you've got something great to go over with us this morning. What have you got?
Landon.
The character trait we are learning about today is empathy. We have a skit for you. Lights, camera, action.
Good morning, guys.
Hey, how's it going?
How's it going?
We saw you with the principal this morning. What was that all about?
Oh, it's no big deal. She just noticed some nice things I've done for others, and she thanked me.
What things are you talking about exactly? It kind of looked like a big deal. Tell us.
Now I feel embarrassed. Really, it's not that big of a deal. But if you really want to know, she just said that she noticed I have a lot of empathy for others and she's really proud of me.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of that word a lot before. What exactly does it mean again?
Well, empathy means putting yourself in another person's shoes.
Ew, why would you want to put yourself in someone else's shoes? Gross.
Come on.
Oh, wait. You don't mean that literally, did you?
No, silly, putting yourself in someone else's shoes is an expression. It just means you put yourself in another person's place and try and understand how they are feeling inside. Then you find a way to show them you care about them.
Yasmin? Oh, we can't hear her. That is a big deal. What have you done to show empathy lately?
Well, when I see another student being picked on or bullied, I always step in to help them and tell an adult.
So where does the whole put yourself in someone else's shoes come in? Keith?
I just put myself in that student's place. I try and imagine how I would feel if the bullying were happening to me and how I would want someone to help me.
That's really great. Did she say anything else?
She noticed how I always bring and donated food items to help families in need.
Now I understand what you mean about empathy. I bet you bring in that food because you try to understand what it would be like if you and your family needed food. You put yourself in their place.
Exactly.
I have empathy too. A few times this year, I have asked someone to play at recess when I noticed they were all alone. I did exactly what you've been talking about. I thought about how I would feel if I had no one to play with at recess.
When I notice that a classmate seems quiet or sad, I ask if they are okay or if they need to talk. I just want that person to know that I care and I'm here for them if they need anything, because that's what I would do if I were feeling upset. That's showing empathy too.
Wow, after talking with you guys, I do see what you mean about it being a big deal.
Yep, empathy is a way to show others that you care about their feelings and respect them.
With all this empathy talk, I should probably show it more at home with my little brother. He always wants to tag along, but now that I think about it, I know it's just because he likes hanging out with me. I suppose I should be the nice big brother and spend more time with him.
You would be doing the right thing. Good for you. Well, we better get to class. You guys want to hit the park after school?
Absolutely.
This is the way to go. Teachers and staff will be looking for students who have this very important character trait.
Well, thank you, boys and girls, for that important lesson on empathy. I'm sure Mrs. Spinhoff would agree. She's going to give us a positivity project update.
Yes, absolutely. We are wrapping up our week of enthusiasm, but for next week, Student Council did a better job than I ever could explaining our next character trait. The next character strength is called social intelligence. What does that mean, you might think? Well, it means you are aware of other people's thoughts and feelings. You understand why they do things. My phone is ringing, so sorry. Individuals with social intelligence might be described as understanding, insightful, or empathetic. That's because social intelligence and empathy go hand in hand. You understand and you share other people's feelings. Sorry about my phone call. Have a great weekend.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Spinhoff. Where are we at with ACEs, Ms. Tao? We missed you last week.
Yes, good morning, ACEs. So we are now in the month of March, and our theme this month is Irish American Heritage Month. March is a busy month because there are other dates that are also very important. So I'm going to give you a list of them. Women History Month is also recognized in March. Dr. Seuss' birthday is also in the month of March. Oh, this one's nice. World Wildlife Day, March 3rd. St. Patrick's Day, March 17th. First day of spring, March 20th. And as you can see, the peach blossoms are in full bloom. And then World Poultry Day, March 21st. So this month will be a very busy month. As you can see, the weather is getting warmer, so send a water bottle with your child. And then with sports practice, you might be wondering, can your student participate in sports and ACEs? And the answer is yes. Your student will sign into ACEs before they go to sports, and then come back to ACEs after practice is over and continue to do the activities that the teacher is offering in sports. And that's it from ACEs this week. Have a fabulous weekend.
Wow, thanks for that update. Lots to celebrate in March, including birthdays. This past week, our staff was able to celebrate. She's on maternity leave, but a big shout out to Mrs. Harris on February 27th. Miss Bischoff, our kindergarten teacher, happy birthday on March 1st. And Mr. Franz, birthday on March 4th. Happy birthday, staff. Okay, and moving on to student birthdays. On February 27th from Mrs. Noel's class, Grace Salazar. On February 28th from Mrs. Terrence's class, Olivia Harrison. On March 1st from Ms. Mullins' class, Esteban Gonzalez. From Mrs. Evans' class, Samantha Henderson. From Ms. Robles' class, Adriana Soto. On March 2nd, from Ms. Dosey's class, Peyton Bradley. From Mrs. Jackson's class, Harper Lloyd. Also from Ms. Jackson's class, Nora Lloyd. From Ms. Douglas's class, Rhea Ramirez. On March 3rd, from Ms. Weber's class, Ryan Troglin. From Mrs. Rasmussen's class, on March 4th, Hunter Jimenez. From Mrs. Steinhardt's class, Janin Ulam. And on March 5th, from Mrs. Narbites' class, Jana Borba. We hope your day was extra special. We're gonna kick it off with our Clovis Jags cheer. Here we go. Clovis Jags.
Clovis Jags.
Jags.